Morning. It's currently 7 a.m. Last week we talked about setting goals, and so as I was sitting down with Ashley and we were talking about goals for this upcoming year, I decided that this is the year of the ulua. This is the year I'm going to catch the big one. And she said, Dude, how are you ever going to catch a huge fish if you never go fishing? And I was like, you know what? You're right. So here we are. We can set plans and we can have really good plans, and that's a good thing. But if we don't take action on those plans, then God can't bless us in the journey. It's like saying, all right, God, I want to be a doctor. That's my long-term plan, but I'm not going to study. I'm not going to go to school. I'm not going to work for it. But God, if I could just somehow be a doctor, I hate to break it to you, but that's not exactly how it works. In our plans, we partner with God as we put in the work, and God blesses us in the journey and eventually in the destination. The important thing for any plan, any goal, is that we act on it. You've probably heard verses or sermons where someone has told you that God has a plan for your life. And that's 100% true. But to be honest, I would hear stuff like that, and I would think, okay, God has one plan for my life, and if I mess up in even the smallest way, then I ruin it, and I'm out of God's plan for my life. I'm a really indecisive person, and so it would be uh-oh. So if I am supposed to, God's plan is for me to have a spam musubi with lunch, but then I'm at the checkout and it's but actually I'm just gonna have a sandwich, then I'm out of God's plan forever. And the truth is, no. You read a verse like Romans 8:28, which says God works all things for the good of those who love him. Which means all of the mistakes, all of the right decisions, and all of the bad decisions factor in, and God can work that into his plan for us. I'm having a hard time tying this. It's been a long time since I've been fishing. Let me just try again. It's easy to get caught in that. To think okay, I know that this is a right decision, but what if it's not the right decision? What if this is missing God's plan for my life? And I can get really worried and anxious, but honestly, as long as we're doing the right thing that's right in front of us, then God can bless us in that. One of my goals, not my only goal, obviously, but one of my goals this year is to catch a big fish. And so I know that if I want to do that, I gotta go fishing. You set goals last week, whether it's to turn in your homework on time or to not argue as much with family. And it's important to set goals, but then it's equally important to do the work to accomplish it. And in the working, God will partner with you. God comes alongside you. How last week we talked about that when we're weak, God is strong? That when we are working and when there's things that we can't hook up, or pun intended, or that we can't set up on our own, that's when God can come in and provide for us. That's okay. Last week we talked about setting goals. And this week, and we challenged you to set some goals as a family, and we set some goals in Alive Online. And this week, we're going to challenge you to go out and actually work on it, to try to accomplish it. So, wish me luck. Pray for me. I'm going to need it. We'll see you on Wednesday.
How was fishing?
I don't want to talk about it.
That bad, huh?